two questions for me about the North Division. Number one, how do you like the North Division? And would you want to see the North Division next year and the year after that?
Okay, so I actually have been enjoying the North Division. Think it's kind of just a breath of fresh air. It's something different. It's kind of fun. I think one thing that's really unique about the North Division compared to the other divisions is I've always found with Canadian teams, there's so much history between between all the teams in that division, whether it's fans related or whatnot. There's a lot of because they're all Canadian. There's just a lot of competition between them, even if they don't have history competition. There just inevitably is. And so, one thing that I think is kind of different about the North Division is you can have a team like Vancouver beat a team like Toronto, not necessarily because Vancouver's better than Toronto, but it's just kind of how the Canadian teams work against each other. I feel like every time Montreal and Toronto goes to play each other, I have no clue who's going to win. It doesn't matter if Toronto's the way better team that year or Montreal is, because there's so much history between those two teams that there's so many other factors into how they play against each other. So I think that's kind of unique to the North Division that is kind of made it interesting, because I've like lost track of who's beaten who at this point, because it feels like it kind of makes no sense. And then the second question, I don't hope it stays. Just
Really?
because I honestly, I have not been keeping up with a lot of the American teams, just because I've been so focused on the North Division, and I do miss like Montreal playing Boston and winning and stuff like that. I do miss, I feel like there's a whole other side of the league that I'm kind of missing by not seeing teams play more teams. So yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for like 1 year, and then I hope it goes back to what it was.
Right. Daniel.
I guess like for our final question about the North Division, I've actually two. The first one is, who are your picks for making it out in the top four positions, and who you think's gonna, I guess, make the furthest push into the playoffs?
So definitely, I think it's clearly going to be Toronto, Montreal, Winnipeg, Edmonton moving on. And then from there, I think it'll probably be Toronto, Winnipeg. And from there, I want to say it's going to be Winnipeg.
Oh,
I think Toronto's better, but I don't trust Toronto in the playoffs.
Oh,
Yeah, I also take Connor Hellebuck over any single goaltender this team has.
yeah. A teaser for later on in the show when Alex screams about David Lynch. It's going to be a good time.
Not going to scream.
he's just disappointed.